Welcome to Sippin and Trippin with the Ladies Wine Club. My name is Nina.
I'm Sandra. I'm back.
And I'm Althea.
Yay! Everybody's back. We're all together. Say what? What? And Sandra, how was that vacation?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome.
You're going to have to tell us about it later.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
In great detail.
In great detail. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're glad to have you back. And Althea, how's it popping? You just had your birthday and you did some things.
Ooh, boy, I was out
and... do I hear this again? Oh, hello. Is this just on my ear?
No, I hear it too.
Okay. That guy. Let's fix things. That guy. Okay. Okay, and because you guys were both out, and we did have a couple of fill-ins with Kim.
Yeah.
Terry.
That's nice for those ladies.
Yeah, that was nice for them to step in and found out a little bit about some of the people in the group. They're both artists in their own way, so that was kind of nice to hear back. They're both from the Washington D.C. area, and so yeah, it's good to have you back, and it was good to have other people.
Yeah.
And, anybody that want to come on and have some things to say, I'm okay with that too. We'll figure it out. So tonight, I don't know, that guy, are you going to be that guy tonight?
Which guy?
There's
Whichever
that guy
one you
that's
want.
been hanging around for a little while.
Okay.
That guy, testing 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Okay. All right. Because while you were out and before, that guy was reading
I got
comments. Yeah. And helping to greet people.
That guy.
Oh, good job. Okay. All right. So we have some great topics. We have some great wine. And Althea, you have John's wine. I've tasted that wine. He's a great winemaker. He's in the group.
And he's on.
Oh,
Hi,
he's on right now.
Yeah.
Hi, John. That wine was on and popping. We had some last night.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. I mean, I don't know what
bottle by herself.
What do you do with the bottles? I mean, if you can answer that. I mean, do you just fill them up when you do the wine, give them away, and then you don't have any left? You don't have any on a shelf somewhere? I mean,
How is he going to have any left when he know people like me?
Oh, yeah. I was just wondering, does he put some on a shelf or does he just give them all away and do a new batch? So if you could let us know, because that was really good. So Althea's going to go ahead and taste tonight. I'm already saying it was good. It was great. But that's one of the ones that will be reviewed.
And we'll get another batch next weekend, I think.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Apricot, peach apricot, I think he said.
He said he
Wow.
gives them away. John says he gives them all away.
Oh, wow. Good for you, because he likes to make wine, and that's really good. Next time stash a bottle or two away.
Well,
Unfortunately for him, he has a friend that has a wine group, so I've had several.
So they just gotta go. Okay.
Thank you, John.
He's starting the watermelon tonight.
The water. I'm not a watermelon.
No, you're not a watermelon fan, Althea, but more for me and Nina.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, I'm very interested in that. So, okay, so we're back to review. So Sandra, what wine are you reviewing tonight?
Before I get to that, I just want to say hi to Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen. Hi.
Hi, John. And Mary is also on.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Okay, so I have the Starlit Path. It's a wine that I got for my birthday. As you know, my birthday was also in April at the beginning of the month. It's a 2018 red, actually no, it's a Zinfandel. From Lodi, it's a Zinfandel. Lodi, California, 13.5% alcohol. It goes well with roast beef, H cheddar, and lasagna. And since I got it for a gift, I wasn't quite sure, so I looked it up. It was $7.99 at Aldi.
Okay. Oh, $7.99.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if I
So
know
look
it.
forward to it.
Good. And Althea, show John's bottle because I know we talked about it, but can you show the bottle because he bottles and labels and everything.
And I posted it on the page already.
Yeah, very good. Very nice. Okay, I am going to be doing a bargain basement find. It was at the local store. It's a buy one, get one. $12.99 is a Sauvignon Blanc. And you know what? I haven't had a Sauvignon Blanc in a long time, actually. It's been a while. My refrigerator is for the whites. I need to go restock. It's from Brandicotis, New Zealand. 13% alcohol.
Where'd you get it?
I did smell it and it smelled very fruity. So it smells nice. Let's see how it tastes.
Where'd you get it?
I got it from Publix.
Publix.
So the deal is on now at Publix.
Okay, well, drink up and let us know what you think of it.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies. So while we drink, let's talk. Okay, so we have anybody else join us because we're going to go right into our first topic.
Go right into it.
Okay. I was wondering, we're going to flip around a couple of topics as well, and we're going to kind of end this with Mother's Day conversation because we're on Mother's Day weekend and we want to give a shout out to all the moms to be, and those who will be shopping for their moms and love their moms and appreciate their moms. So, make it a great weekend. So we're going to go a little bit deeper into a discussion and end it on a very, very happy note. So what advice? Okay, so right now we're the ladies. We do have that guy, and hopefully John will stick around and put his 2 cents in as well from the men. But what advice would you give to men? I mean, we always talk about what ladies do because men are visual and for the attraction. Ladies, what advice would you give men so that they can look better or be more attractive to women? So, Sandra.
Oh God, why did you have to come to me first?
Well, you should have yourself set for every question. You've been out for 3 weeks.
Oh no, she did not go there. Boom, boom, toes.
Bang.
Welcome back. How your toes, girl? After that.
No, she threw me under the bus.
Okay, threw you under the bus. Yeah.
What advice do I have for men? I think get a haircut. Women don't like to see, especially the back of the head, like when you have short hair, the back of the head where it's all uneven and this and that.
Dang.
Stay tight. That should stay tight. Okay.
That's good advice, actually. Yeah.
Don't have so much hair on your face that you look like a freaking grizzly bear. Okay. I like a little bit, and it's okay to even have a full beard, but it has to be neat.
Right.
It needs to be neat. It needs to be in control. Moisturize your skin.
For somebody that didn't have anything, you got a list.
No.
She's on a roll now. She said, don't show up ashy. Don't show up ashy.
That's like from some experience.
Althea called me out, so I had to bring it.
You're representing quite well.
And the other thing is, when you go out with your lady for a date, even if it's just to the movies, don't look like a ragamuffin and she's looking all nice. I've been to places like a nice dinner and the woman has been in heels and the guy's been in, holy jeans and gym shoes, not the fancy gym shoes that they wear that, obviously cost a lot of money. It's like you're wearing these shoes and you played basketball in for 2 years.
Yeah.
Dress up a little bit. It's okay. Nobody's gonna think you're gay if you take a little pride in your appearance.
What do they call it? Metrosexual. Yeah.
And don't carry a purse.
Oh, you don't like the man bag?
No. Okay.
Just stepped on my toes.
Ooh, sorry, that guy.
Actually, you stepped on the toes with the Grizzly Adam beard and the hair as well, but we'll just move along.
Well, excuse me. I have one here too, so I stepped on his toes too.
Okay. All right. So, Althea, what advice do you have?
I was going to touch bases on the grooming, like you said. A nice low cut. Oh snap! Sorry, let me turn my phone off. Um, a nice if you have a beard or a mustache, just have it groomed and make sure that when you're going out that you actually wash it. Because
Ooh,
the thing about it is that it holds odor. I mean, if you've had fish
Okay.
or you had
Oh,
something and it goes into your mustache, then that's, I mean, and
excuse
there's
me.
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sorry, huh? There's
Excuse
nothing,
me. You're
no,
coming
there's nothing.
for them harder, and I
No,
said
no,
a
no,
whole
no,
bunch of
no.
stuff.
This
You
is good
keep
advice because sometimes people
okay.
don't realize it. Every hair particles, every hair, everywhere that you have hair can hold odor, as we know. So if you're going out, you just take a little extra care to wash it so that when somebody come up to go smooch or this, that, the other, you're not
you
spilling
don't
the
smell like
immediate lunch
garlic.
on your
Tobacco. Yeah.
immediate lunch. But I mean, a nice cologne, getting your swag on, coming, getting there on time if you already live with the person, leaving on time, getting, a little extra attention, to the person that you're with. That those type of things are very special. Actually talk, to the person with interest and listen. And these things are very just, very attractive. So that's just my little take on it.
Okay, well, let me make a couple comments about Althea's thing. So, I personally like cologne, but I would rather have no cologne than too much cologne.
True.
Would you agree with that?
You said you'd rather have no cologne than too much.
Yes. Sometimes
Me personally, I like cologne. So
even
sometimes, I mean, they should know the level. But like you're saying, if you're saying some people don't know too much, um, I like cologne. So I mean, I could take the strong cologne. I'd rather it not be overbearing. But
But you'd rather have a little bit overbearing
I
than
rather
none.
I'd rather yeah than just kind of plain. Plain is just plain. I mean, you're making a little effort with some cologne. So
but men have that man smell that I don't mind as long as it's not BO.
I don't smell a man if he does no cologne on. I like a cologne. It's sexy to me. I like a cologne I mean, hopefully I like the way it smells.
So do you have a high tolerance for it being too much?
I do because I have a lot of sinus issues. So,
You don't smell it
so I might
that
not, it might
clearly
not be killing me
anyway.
the way, it might not be killing me the way it kills you. So I might even, but I have smelled weird because there's a guy at my job that's overbearing like that. And he comes in there like, did he spill his whole bottle on him? And you can smell him coming and you can smell him leaving. And then
But
you
you
can tell whatever it is very expensive.
but you
But
like
I mean, I would rather them get it right because when I'm spraying my perfume on, I know what to do, and most men do. But
no.
if they do too much, I'm okay with it. I
Okay.
mean,
You get
hopefully,
used to it
if
anyway
it's a
after a
person, if
while if
it's a
you're with them.
person that I'm with steady, I should be able to say, hey, you only need a dab here, a dab there. You should be able to talk to people by then. Just like
A little dab of do you?
yeah,
Do
just like if their mustache still smell like fish from lunch. You should be able to say,
do you ladies go out and purchase colognes for your men that you like?
I do. I have.
Yes.
I have.
My man
I
does
purchased
for
something that I thought was very attractive and was received it was
Very
received well.
well. What did you
Hmm.
say, Sandra?
my man doesn't wear cologne, so
So you don't bother with it.
I don't bother with it. He doesn't buy. He used to wear it occasionally, but there's a whole story behind that. I'll get into that maybe another time. What about you, Nina? What do you think? What kind
You
of
know
advice?
what? You guys hit on very important. Smell is very important. I think when a man smells good, that's
Mm,
important. That's a
sexy.
real turn on, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm
A
saying.
nice smelling
Absolutely.
man, for sure. And the grooming, don't look like you're homeless, meeting
Yeah,
up there with your hair not done and all sort of thing. I want to add on to try to address your age as well. I don't want someone who looks like they are 17 years old. I mean, you know, put that stuff away, because some stuff is a little too young. Don't show up with your head on backwards or some stuff that you think is cool. Start, level up a little bit. If, because you're going to attract a certain woman. If you want to attract a better quality of woman, shall I say, level up a little bit with some of that. Don't wear rundown shoes. Speaking of what you mentioned, tennis shoes, don't wear rundown shoes. Rundown shoes are just horrible. And a lot of times you may be dressed up here and people forget their shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And you have shoes that look like, you walked from Alabama all the way to the date. It's not
all
cool.
the way to the bus stop.
All the way with Harriet Tubman. I'm not interested in that situation.
Dag, Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, she walking a long way. So check your shoes out too. A lot of people, not just men, but we tend to forget the shoes. But that's impressive to look from top of your head all the way down.
Well, when you're bringing up shoes, and if you say it goes for women too, don't forget the toenails, because sometimes they come out with them chipped up toenails. But forgot when you have open toe shoes, you have to be very careful. Just make sure your nail polish look right. If not, then just wear covered toe shoes.
Right. Are you talking about for women, right?
Yeah. When you said that it goes for women too to not wear worn out shoes.
Right. And for men, if I know it might be a beach day or something, but check your feet, girls. Check your toes.
Let me ask you this: do you guys mind guys in sandals?
Oh, I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem. Slip on, like, what kind of sandals? And no sock sandals and socks or something. I'm not a fan.
No. First of all, socks don't go with sandals. This is something that I've seen.
A lot of people wear them.
Yeah, but that's a Florida thing. I grew up in New York, and when men wear sandals or wear their feet out, their toes are out. The sock. I had to get used to. I'm like, why are they wearing socks with their sandals or with their slides?
Yeah.
When I came down here, what's happening down here? Because even my brother wore some sandals, and he didn't have no. And the girl he was going with was from down here. Why he don't have socks on? I'm like, wow, that's a show.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I grew up in New York, and even like in the islands, they don't wear socks with their sandals or slides, because you do it just like for anyone else. You want your feet to be free.
Out for air. Okay. Any comments about that? Were you about to read, or go ahead?
Yeah,
let's get some comments.
A lot of comments. Let's see. John said a man should wear a very good cologne, no cheap cologne. Mm-hmm. Mary said, wear nice cologne like a man that smells good. Mm-hmm. Karen chimed in with nicely groomed, well dressed, and smelling good.
Mm-hmm.
Leanne, I will buy cologne for a man. I love a good smelling man. Shannon joined us. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Let's see. Shannon, a good smelling man for sure, well groomed. Shannon said no dirty nails either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate dirty nails. I mean, I will forgive a man if he's like a construction worker and buff.
Yeah, and buff.
Dirty nails, but I mean, he can't have dirty hands. I mean, yeah. Leanne said the thing she looks for on a man are his teeth, his shoes, and how he smells. Mary said a man must wear nice shoes. Shannon said she likes a man in sandals, slides, and flip-flops. See, I don't like feet enough. I have a foot.
My feet, as long as they don't look like they're gonna crawl over and get me.
Or smell like they're gonna.
Or smell like it.
Well,
yeah, I don't mind. It's hot. I think
men
should be able to wear sandals and but spruce your feet up a little bit.
Men don't take care of their feet like how women do. They're not going to look as pristine or as nice. I mean, long as they're not really jacked. They're not, because men sometimes they play sports, and I mean, the toes rub against the shoe and it jacks them up. But I feel to each its own. I mean, I want a person to be comfortable. If they want to wear slides and that's what they feel like doing, and their feet are not the best, their feet are not the best. I mean, it's not as long as you at least try to groom and do the best you can by what you have is what counts.
So are you saying, Sandra, you say you don't like feet enough, so
they can't come out with
walk around. So you don't want your man walking around in slides? You can't go there. You go, he got on shorts and stuff. It's a warm day. You don't want his feet out. You regulating feet now, Sandra?
Huh? I'm regulating
You're
feet.
regulating people feet. They can wear shoes. Okay, what?
I,
You just don't want to
it's
see it.
fine, but I would rather him not wear sandals.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Sandra
I
man,
understand.
hey, Sandra man at Christmas time saying boots again. I got boots again. She
Cover
got
up.
socks and
Cover up.
boots and
Sandra
socks
likes an
again.
uncomfortable man.
You like a what? He likes a what? A what?
I see it.
An uncomfortable man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if we should turn the table. There may not be enough guys here to turn the table. What ladies should do, you
That's
know,
true. That's a good one.
we have an opinion on how ladies should be. We can
Very
talk about
true.
the ladies to be more attractive as well.
I can
You
give them
know,
some
say
too.
what?
I can give them some advice too.
All right, let's give advice to the ladies. Ladies, and that guy is John still on. I'd like to hear what he have to say to be more um attractive.
John, I hope you're still on.
Yeah.
Hidden
Yeah,
recently.
because I know he's probably working something. Okay. So let's start with Sandra because she's ready to give some advice.
It was me with the man.
Oh, now you don't have nothing to say.
I have so many things to say.
For the ladies?
For the
Yes.
ladies. Damn.
Wash your private parts. Nobody wants to smell your private parts.
First of all, we just going out on a date. I mean, we didn't even go into the man's pants.
Nobody wants to smell that.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Especially at a certain age, that can be a problem. So I'm just saying, be very mindful of that. In all seriousness.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I know it's a family show, so I'm keeping it clean, but that is very true. And I think don't wear so much makeup. What are you hiding? What are you hiding behind? You know what I mean? A little makeup is fine. Let it fix your beauty, not overtake your beauty.
Yeah.
And same thing with women. Don't wear so much cologne. A little dab will do you. Spray it and walk under it.
And walk through it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's how you do it. I don't do it like that.
Yeah, you spray and then you walk through the mist.
Yes.
That's how you do it, and it just gets on you.
Yeah, that's
and that way you know you're not wearing too much. But you're gonna get your turn out there.
She is back on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, school us.
And like I said, same thing with the men. You don't have to wear so much cologne. You know, just a little bit, not too much makeup. Nobody wants to see it caked on you, because then when you go to hug the brother or whoever he is, you're gonna leave it all over his clothes.
You're right. That's true.
You know, and on his face. Nobody wants to see that. That's unattractive. I'm done.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna go to Althea, then I'm gonna go to that guy.
I don't know what's left. I don't know what's left. But my advice to ladies is wear comfortable shoes. Don't wear heels that are cute when you're walking out the door.
That's true.
And then halfway through the club, you walking like, you walking their cute heels and then they killing you, or you come home and regret it. So just try to be comfortable. I mean, not all shoes are made, though they're attractive as I don't know what, because I mean, I have a couple pairs in my closet I can't even wear. But yeah, just wear something that's comfortable, especially when you're going on a date, so that you enjoy it. You enjoy the moment. Yeah. And that's about it, because Sandra tore up everything else.
I know, she tore people butt off on that.
But I have, as far as spraying perfume, I know they say do the mist and run through it. I spray a little on each hair, because if somebody goes to kiss you behind your ear, or they get the scent, and then you're supposed to spray just, one in the front, one in the back.
Okay.
So.
All right. Kind of like the same thing, you guys didn't go. Say what?
You said you were going to that guy first.
Oh, that guy. Okay, let's get a male point of view. What should women do to be more attractive, that guy?
Well, I'm not gonna really say what I think women should do to be more attractive.
Come on now.
I think initially we were talking about going out on a date, I think, as opposed to just when
you're going out.
So let's say on a date.
So I do think dressing age appropriately sexy is a good thing. It doesn't have to be hoochie mama or anything like that, but stuff that accents what you got. is always good. But that's on a date. I don't want to, I don't think anybody should be doing that, just laying around the house or whatever like that. But on a date, you're trying to put your best foot forward. So, and I think that's part of putting that out there. Um, Make sure if you're, I think the hair is important, and I think that if you're doing your natural hair, make sure it's looking good, natural, and not like you just came off of the savannah. Or
I mean, oh.
I think that's Africa, Dina. That's a Serengeti. But I get your point.
and
Yeah.
I guess one last thing, if you're wearing um if you're wearing hair, then make sure it's not jacked up. Make sure it looks good and that it's just been well taken care of. Because I mean, just in my daily stuff, if I'm like in a store or something and I see a woman with a bad wig on, I start laughing to myself, and so definitely wouldn't want that on a date. And that's really it for me. Sandra covered everything, so
Sandra tore up everything, every subject.
everything.
She back. She on fire.
She's on
She got some making up to do.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I've been
She's been
quiet
around.
for 3 weeks.
All righty. So if anybody out there, you guys tell us what you're drinking, if you're drinking with us tonight as we go through. And if you wanted to, make sure you review wines as well, because we do read through and we love to hear recommendations and all. Wine, we are going to the wine festival. I wanted to drop that in there. I hope as many people as possible can come to that. That's going to be June 5th. And I believe they have about 50 wine people or drinks. And as soon as you pay to get in. You already have your ticket. They put the wristband on you, check your ID, and then they let you loose. Lots of music that's going to be there, live bands, lots of swag, the giveaways as well, and lots of wine to be tasting. So it's a great time, fun time. It's outdoors. I know we're still concerned with COVID. I will definitely have my mask. Get too close, I don't care if we're outdoors or not. But it's a big space. It's a very, very large space. So
Very.
So just think about if you haven't got your tickets yet, and hopefully there'll be some, and join us, because there's a nice little group right now going.
Yeah, we already have our plane tickets, the tickets for the festival, and on hotel. So if you're thinking about going, put it on the international page, and let us know that you're going to go, and I'll add you to a special group that we have of everyone who's going
Right.
on Facebook.
Yep. So that's about it. I wanted to touch base on there. I think everybody else touched base on the topic as far as stand their toe into everybody's drawers about the smell and this, that, and the other, and for men and women. And I don't think I have anything else to add after that guy touched on a few things, which was very good comment. So on a date, it's very good. And Althea, you had a great point with the shoes, because that is not pretty later
because
on.
I've done it myself. I wore some nice boots, and what happens is when you buy it and you walk around a couple times in the store, is nothing.
Yeah.
When you're wearing it out, sometimes it's just not a right feel.
Yeah.
So you just want to be comfortable. Depends on what your activity is. If you're doing a little dancing,
and you want him to have a good time too. You don't want to be walking around barefoot and hobbling.
No, you want to maintain your cute, but you don't want to struggle. I like I said, I have walked out and been in pain, and I've seen women taking their shoes off, they're in pain. So what I'm saying is, it's just good advice that you don't have to go out and leave like that. I've changed that a long time ago.
Amen,
or I make
sister,
my check
amen.
it. So yeah.
All right. Any other comments? We're going to switch topics again.
John is still listening.
Oh, John. Okay.
He said you only get one time to make a first impression, so make it count.
That's right, John. But
sure.
You also want the impression to last every time you go out too. You don't want
it to be a funny one where every time they think about you, they laugh.
Okay, now I'm gonna throw this out here. Do you guys have a date back in your past where every time you think about it, you laugh?
Oh my goodness.
You have one that you can share?
I know I have one. I've told you all this story before.
Okay, what's one of the ones that did not make a good impression and that should have heard this talk beforehand, Althea?
Well, the gentleman that I was going on a first date with, when it was time for us to go out, his vehicle was given a problem. So I had to go his direction. When I get to his house and he opens the door, when I initially met him, he had a ponytail. When he turned around, the ponytail was gone. I'm
I
like,
read that story.
I was in shock. So he's like, oh, I'm almost ready. I'm almost ready. You know, so I stepped in just where his living room area was. And what? The ponytail was on his coffee table.
Oh,
And I didn't even know men wore hair pieces. This was back years ago. Like, I mean, when I was like real, I mean, I wasn't really attracted to ponytails, but he had one. I mean, he had his nice cut and he had like a, you know, the fade. And I'm like, I didn't know men wear pieces. So, you know, I was traumatized. I was like,
Hide your hairpiece. Hide your hairpiece when the person come
and
over.
also I just hide your hairpiece, have it on when somebody's knocking on the door.
That's right. You know that you should have heard him fixed it. Now, did he grab the hairpiece and be like, "Come on, let's go," or did he leave it on the table?
I don't even know what he was thinking. Maybe he's just that casual where he figured, you know, it is what it is. But it was on the coffee table. You don't do that
every day. You show up. The woman comes to your house and you have to get your hair and put it on. I mean,
but he has a nice fade, so I mean, he don't even need to
women
have
do that.
He don't even need to have that on. To be honest with you, his fade was nice, but like I said, I was shocked. I was very shocked because, and that's back when I wore my own hair. So for him to have a hairpiece was really weird to me because I didn't even wear fake hair back then.
So what did you say, Sandra? I said women do that. You say what?
Like that. We don't have it on the coffee table. We usually have it in the bedroom on the wig stand, and then we go put it on, or we put it on before we open the door.
Yeah.
We don't have it on the coffee table and say, "Oh, let me get my hairpiece, slap it on," and then say, "Okay, now I'm ready." The world, here I come in my fake hair.
With my fake hair. Yeah.
All right, Martha just joined us, and author just posted. I got a surprise for everyone at the end of the show.
Wow.
That was
What did she say?
A surprise.
I don't know.
All right. I don't know what the surprise is.
Yeah,
I don't know. All right. Any other comments about? Yeah. Hello there.
That's it.
All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and transition. We're moving right along because I do want to hit a Mother's Day topic real quick. So this topic here might be just pretty quick. You know, I know ladies and guys who they find a decent, a nice guy who wants to give you gifts and do things for you. And if you're not that interested in the man, do you think that you should not accept his gifts?
I'll go first with that if you don't mind. I've had a couple of different people.
Oh, I was gonna say Sandra.
Althea, you go ahead.
Althea.
I had when I was younger, I had a gentleman invite me out just to a movie to Manhattan. We went to Manhattan, and after the movie, we watched the movie and we came out and we were walking. He's like, "Oh, is there anything else you want?" And we're just walking around. He said, "You sure?" And I said, "No, I'm good." And as we're talking and walking, we ended up dating for like I forgot, like 5 years or so. But the first date was outstanding. But he bought over $300 for a daggone.
Wow.
He was trying to spend it too. He's like, "You sure you don't want anything? You don't want it?" And I'm sitting there saying to myself, and then he mentioned, he said, I bought like 300. You sure you don't want me to buy it? And I'm like, well, dang, I was thinking, I said, dang, you want anything from the store? And I'm like, it was tempting.
Did that make you uncomfortable though, that he wanted to buy you so much?
It just was like, how do I get something when we first go on a first date to a movie, which I totally enjoyed. I was trying not to cry at the movie. He probably saw me cry, and later on he did say, yeah, he saw me cry at that corny movie, but he came to impress. He came to impress, and he surprised me with flowers. And listen, and I as far as with money wise, I've had it where folks try to spend try to spend what I think, especially if I'm not that into them, it feels a little odd, because then, you don't know which direction they're going with it. I dated a gentleman for about 5 months, and he gave me whatever I wanted for my birthday. And then he wanted to get me an engagement ring, and I wasn't ready for no engagement ring. Now, I really could have he was the one to take me to get any engagement. I could have bought a $10,000 ring and knew I wasn't interested. Yeah, but I just don't feel good doing that. Right. I feel that in my mind, if my soul is not with it, then I'm not
be accepting. So
now, if it's a gift, if it's a legitimate gift, and if they spend $5,000 or $2,000 on a diamond tennis bracelet for my birthday, you spent that on that's a birthday gift.
Yeah.
But just buying things out the blue and spending money or getting an engagement.
You don't think that birthday gift sometimes would be like, that's a little too much because of we're not going anywhere, in your mind?
I think a gift is a gift. And if that's what the person have and that's what they're spending. I mean, I've never actually had that. I actually have had quite a bit of stuff off it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Diamonds and this and that. I'm like,
if you're not interested, you can't do it, or
I'm not interested. I just want to make sure that, I don't know. I'm not even money wise. And then I'm like, dag, I got to take care of this daggone expensive ass. Yeah, I mean, I can't say expensive, but I'm just saying, I just think I don't think it's a problem when it's set right, but I can't take it if I don't feel that it's the right time. I will refuse it, and I'm like, you could take it, and no, that's not what I actually, it's okay. Yeah. If it's a birthday gift, like I said, a Christmas, and somebody gives me something like that, then it's a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And they have it packed up. But if they're offering it, and I have a choice to accept something, and I know it don't feel right, I'm not taking it.
What about you, Sandra?
Well, there's the older me and there was the younger me.
Which one was right?
The younger me was a trip. Okay, so and I talked about this before. The guy that I met at my friend's birthday party, who was working in Saudi Arabia, he was from England, and I met. He didn't come to her party, but her party was at Marriott. And I met him at the bar or something at the Marriott Hotel or something when we were at the party. So we kind of hit it off, and he was visiting, he was in town for business. And so we kind of started hanging out for the week or two that he was here, or Chicago, really. And so we had hung out all day, and then he took me home, and he came up, and I was living with my mom at the time. And somehow she said something about, she lost her rent money or something. And he's like, oh, well, here you go. I'll give you the rent.
He paid your mama's rent?
Huh?
He paid your mama's rent?
Yes. And I had just met him. It was 3 days or something. Wow. So I said, oh, don't worry. On Monday when the bank's open or whatever, I'll go to the bank and I'll get your money. And he's like, don't worry about it. So I went to the bank, got the money, and I tried to give it to him, and he wouldn't take it.
Oh, you had that Wu-Tang. You had that Wu-Tang. You had that Wu-Tang mix.
That's right. When you start paying your mama rent, that's right.
We don't know what kind of talent Sandra had.
That guy said, damn, Sandra.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I finally, okay, fine. So I went to the money back in the bank. So he was there for a couple more days, and he took me shopping and bought me all this stuff. And, Marshall Fields, which if anybody's from Chicago, they know Marshall Fields is like Saks Fifth Avenue or something. So, that was the younger me. The older me would probably be a little more like, is this guy a stalker? Is he gonna cut me up? Or
I think I owe him.
Yes. Well, yeah, exactly.
You're watching those movies. You're watching those movies now where they're killing people.
Exactly.
Because they will.
All of the things that could happen, behind that. So I would advise young women not to do that. But I always had my guardian angels watching over me, so I was never really worried.
Yeah. I think for me, I think that it depends. I don't want him gifting me things beyond his means. If you're a millionaire and you want to give me this and that and the other, well, I'm just going to say this makes you happy. So I
Right.
will go ahead and accept that $10,000 piece of jewelry because it's really nothing
Yeah.
to him. But if you are not that and you're trying to level up and, I don't want to do that. I don't want you to be going outside of your means because that means you're making a real investment in me that you know
Yeah.
not gonna cash in. I mean, I don't want that. And I don't want you going out of your way for that. That makes me uncomfortable. I mean,
Right.
even if you're a millionaire and you give me something really, really expensive, but I know that's nothing to them.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
nothing to them. So I'm okay with doing it within your means as long as it still make me feel like it's just a gift without strings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
Okay.
going to mention that too. I agree with you, Nina. If it's something they can totally afford, that it also is totally different with how you can accept it. But when you
Yeah.
know somebody was their last dollar and they
Yeah.
gave it
I
to
can't do
you,
that.
Yeah.
and it's like
Oh, I
tearing
can't
your
do
rent
that.
money out.
Number one, I can't. I'm just not gonna date somebody who's broke.
It's not even really broke. It's not even really broke, Sandra. Dang,
You
you right.
$1 dollar.
It's not even broke. And first of all, even when you're dating somebody, they're not going to tell you every single thing about their financial. I mean, you may think you know. That doesn't mean that some
Yeah,
people
but like,
some people front a lot of stuff. I know a lot of guys, and there's a guy that used to drive his Porsche, and he was broke as hell, but he front like he living the life. And I know a couple of guys that worked at my job. He lived in the most expensive apartment to front, and the women think he got it. And what I'm saying is, it's not everyone that just because they act like they have
Yeah.
something that they really have it going on. You're
Yeah.
not gonna find
Yeah.
out about it until later.
Okay. Any comments for us?
well, Amanda joined us. Hi, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
What if it was a vacation? She said. If
Say
a
what?
man what if it was a vacation that the man gifted you?
Vacation is cool.
I'm going.
Vacation is cool. I think
Going to.
vacation.
As long as I don't get sold into sex slavery.
You watch too much. That's what the problem is with you. You watch too much.
That's possible.
You think they're gonna take you over there and get rid of you?
Yeah.
No, I think vacations are fine, and I've done that sort of stuff where the vacation is covered and things like that, and you get to enjoy vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
author wants to know if I rewarded that guy for all the stuff.
Wu-Tang? Did Wu-Tang Sandra reward?
He Wu-Tang. I just met him. So I said, not that time, but he took me to England like later on in the relationship, and he was rewarded. So
okay.
yeah.
So he made an investment like in a bank account.
I have
Made that
an
investment and
Sorry.
boom, it paid off in dividend.
Exactly.
Okay.
That Wu-Tang thing.
And that Wu-Tang thing.
Cutie.
I'm sorry. Somebody broke into my room.
Sometimes that happens, girl.
Yeah. Leanne said, if it was a gift, I will take it, but only if I told him my intentions.
Oh,
Very
okay.
straightforward.
Yeah, very cute.
Yeah.
Very
In
straightforward.
here.
Okay, so any other comments in there? And that guy, any comment going forward? Because you guys can hear that guy this time, right? Because I know sometimes you can't hear and he be talking.
We can't hear him now because he's muted.
Well, I
Oh.
do think that Sandra possibly you've watched Taken too many times. That's
Okay, did everybody hear that?
Into podcasts that you get taken and then they find you in a bed of acid.
They'll never find you. Okay. All right. We're going to do a quick Mother's Day little topic. We've been rolling around with the topics here. And anybody can chime in because this is Mother's Day weekend. We want to talk about, again, we're going to move along to gifts for mothers. Mother's Day. You want to talk about any of the moms out there, any gifts that you've received that's been very special, or gifts that you've given that was received as a very special gift, or just anything about Mother's Day, because we want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. What do you want as mothers? I know we're all three mothers.
Mhm.
What would you get as a Mother's Day gift? Maybe we can sit there and then I'll read comments as they come.
Okay.
I appreciate anything I get. Absolutely anything I get. It could be a gift certificate. It could be I love your mom, call, stop by, spend time. Just to acknowledge me on that specific day is special to me. I mean, half the time I'm working anyway. I usually work that Sunday. I usually don't take it off. But Usually I get the happy day, the happy Mother's Day. I've gotten special gifts here and there, but back in the time, taking the children, doing something, giving me time, stuff like that was special too. So it don't have to be an overkill. On Mother's
Yeah.
Day specifically, it just has to be the appreciation of the fact of and the thoughtfulness of whatever you put into it is the
Yeah,
main thing.
it's
Yeah.
good. I mean, for me right now, the biggest Mother's Day gift that I can have is to actually have my children under the same roof, because I have older
Oh, nice.
ones.
Yeah.
That is probably the best Mother's Day gift, to have
Aw.
them all together. This year it's not going to happen. Last year it happened. It was really nice. We had breakfast out on the balcony and things like that. So it's about spending time, because time is so freaking precious right now
Yes.
to spend time. So that doesn't mean don't want no gifts that I have to unwrap either. I'm just saying I like that. So whatever you think I may like, that's great. But back when they were really little, it was important for me to have me time. Now it's important for me to have time with them. So times change. So that's probably one. And they're usually very thoughtful with it. I'm getting a lot of wine gifts lately, like a subscription to Wine of the Month and things like that. A lot of
Like,
special glasses and things like that. So
Oh, that's
definitely
nice.
very, very wine related gifts lately, because I guess they be like, Mama be drinking, and they be correct. So, but yeah, so if I could just have them together under the same roof, that's like the best Mother's Day gift. And Sandra.
um, Caitlin always does be really, really proud for all the special days, and Mother's Day is no exception. I still have a card that she made me last Mother's Day that brought me to tears. And this year she is out of town, but she'll be back for Mother's Day, but probably like early afternoon or early evening. So she forbade me to go into her room. I can't go into her room because something's in there and I can't
cooking.
So
something's cooking, baby.
Okay.
I want to add to what you're.
Okay. Yeah.
I was going to add to what you're saying. You're right. I've been getting a lot more wine as far as things that's geared towards wine, like especially glasses.
Yeah.
The smart aerator. I mean, there's a lot of gifts that I've gotten because I'm in the group so much, and because I'm now doing wine so much, and it really is nice, like you're saying, Nina. It's
you know what, you
can
drop a hint for a wine gift, which is the Corvin. I think that's what it's called.
Corvin, yeah.
The Corvin. So you tell them, because you're there and you're the wine drinker. That way you don't have to guzzle. You can just take a glass at a time, and the bottle seals back up, and you can put it back on your shelf. That's a great gift as well. Well, for anybody out there listening, that's a great gift if your mom likes to drink wine a glass at a time. That way she doesn't have to open a bottle. She just takes it a glass at a time. The Corvin is definitely one of my favorite gifts that I've received. So yeah.
Now let me ask you guys this. Do your partners or your ex-partners, would they give you a Mother's Day gift, or are they like, you're not my mother?
When the kids were little.
I've gotten Mother's Day gifts even from my ex. Simple
nice
stuff. Just appreciate me as a mother, and I also get the Mother's Day greeting, Happy Mother's Day, even till today.
That's nice.
And even when they're with someone else, it's nice to know that you're appreciated. I do the same to them. I appreciate them as father. And I have 2 exes, but I'm appreciated, and I feel the same way, and that's what's important. I think just to know that you're appreciated is really sweet.
It's really good. It is. Any comments there? Because we're gonna go ahead and rate our wines.
Let's see. Shannon and Mary say Happy Mother's Day. Leanne said, my ex-husband said I'm a mother, even though I don't have children. Shannon said quality time is always a nice gift and it's priceless.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. That guy, What is a surprise? Should we wait until after we rate the wines or what?
Yes, we want to wait until after we rate the wines.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and rate our wines. Sandra, I'm coming after you again. So go
Oh,
ahead and rate your wine.
okay. Here we go, Shannon. You see this, right? This is the Scarlet Path. It's a 2018 Zinfandel from Lodi, California. I did a little research. It's at Aldi for $7.99. It's best served with lasagna, roast beef, and aged cheddar. Taste of black cherry and raspberry. 13.5% alcohol. I think I said that. This wine, I tried it before we got on, of course, just to, get my lips smacking. And I like it. I like Zinfandels in general. This wine was good, although it wasn't as complex as I wanted it to be. So I gave Taste a 7, and at $7.99, 13.5% alcohol. I mean, you can't beat that. I gave the cost a 9, and gave the buzzability a 9 also. So that is a score of a 27. Right? Yeah.
Is it?
That's not right. 18, 25.
25?
20 for my TCD.
Okay, 25. That's not bad. You
Yeah.
recommend it to go pick it up
I
at
would definitely buy
$7.99?
it again for $7.99. I would definitely buy it.
Okay. All right. All righty. And what about you, Althea? We have John's wine. I don't talked all ahead of her. That wine is good. But go
Okay,
ahead.
it is. John called this one. We've had several of his wines, but he called this one the Three Berry Night. It is a 2020, and he puts by Ja, as you can see. It was a special elderberry. Please correct me if I'm wrong, John, but I believe it was elderberry, blackberry, and blueberry. That was the three berries in this. Very pleasant. You could taste the fruity berry taste. A little touch of like a semi-sweet, very smooth, and very pleasant taste. So I gave the taste a 10, not because he's my friend, but because he deserves it. I gave the cost a 10. Unfortunately, I can't rate it, and you all can't buy it because it's free. I can't rate below a 10. And then I gave the buzzability an 8. Sorry, John. The buzzability is like a 10.5 to about 11. So you can get it. And I know I've drank enough of his, especially when I helped bottle that. I was drinking it along the whole time. So I did get a buzz, but you're going to have a certain amount of it. So yeah, he gets a total score of a 28 on that wine. It's delicious. And a lot of the ladies are giving you a lot of positive,
really good.
So thank you, John, again. That was
Thank
just
you.
a special rating. From time to time, if he have a wine, we might rate his wine, but the other ladies don't
or do it as a giveaway as well. If
That's
yours.
true.
That's what I was
That's
wondering.
what we'll start doing.
Yeah.
That's what we'll start doing. But
very
yeah,
talented
perfect.
winemaker, John.
Okay.
Very talented. That wine is
And
that bottle went like boom.
yeah, we had it last night.
We had it and the bottle was gone. I mean,
yeah.
we're like,
So
is it empty already? Yeah.
Very tasty. Very tasty.
tasty.
Good job, Josh.
Okay, thank you.
So I have the Brancott the Estate. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. I haven't had Sauvignon Blanc in a long time. I've been hanging with the reds. I even touched on a Chardonnay, and I'm coming back, and I do like this. This it smells good. It smells very fruity. There's grapefruit, passion fruit, and you can kind of taste the grapefruit in it for sure. 13% alcohol. It is $12.99. I did pick it up as a BOGO, so I do have 2 of these. There's nothing wrong with the taste. I gave it a 7. It's not my favorite Sauvignon, but it's not bad. I'm going drinking. I'm gonna finish it. So
I would expect nothing.
That's right. I start what I finish. I finish what I start. So I'm going to give that a 7. The cost, I'm going to give that a 9, because even if it wasn't BOGO, $12.99 is not bad for that. And my buzzability is going to be an 8. So I give it a 24. It's out of 30. It's not that bad. It's not my favorite taste. I think if it tasted better, everything would have shot up. But it's kind of a 7. It's a 7. But if you see it, it's on sale. It's a BOGO. You pick it up.
What would you eat with that wine, Nina?
I would go light with something like a fish.
Fish?
Yeah, or shrimp or something. I would go seafood, light, kind of meal salad, with the fruitiness and all. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's a light wine. It's very light as well.
Okay.
So I can enjoy it, but I've had better. But I if you see it, pick it up. Currently, if you're in the area and have a Publix, it is BOGO on Publix in many of the areas. So $12.99 for two. It's not that bad a deal.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay, so we're almost ready. That guy, we've been waiting. I was waiting on pins and needles. Any comments also before we move on?
John gave us a thumbs up for the wine compliments that we gave to him.
Hey, if you have elderberry, I'll take that when we see you next week.
Yeah. No, he said he gave it all away. But if you do, John, send another bottle this way, please.
Y'all need to stop begging.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
That wine was popping. I'm not gonna. Woo, it was good.
It was good. Especially cold, nice and cold.
It was real good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, any other comments? Because we can get to that guy. And,
I told him, thanks for a wine. He said, you're welcome. So
okay, great.
That guy, we're ready for you.
Okay, so it's about that time where the theme song comes on, and tonight I've got a special theme song portion. Initially, it sounds just like the normal one, but if you continue to listen, someone's going to start singing shortly.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we're going to sign off for now. He wants to sign off with another version of the theme song. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. And signing off for now, this is Nina.
Happy Mother's Day. This is Sandra.
Happy Mother's Day, Althea. Have a good one, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Okay, and that guy, I hope we were open so that you could hear, so that everyone can hear you. Go ahead with the theme song, and we will see you guys next week.
Not next, I will.
Yeah.
It'll be a surprise.
Oh, that's true.
That's right.
Be a surprise.
Yes.
So tune in next week. Surprise!
Remember, some Alzheimer's kicking in on you on that.
Yeah. That guy.
Hey, you know what? Hold on.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Y'all probably didn't hear what I was doing. And
oh, you were doing it already. Okay, go. Listening now.
Who is that?
who is that?
It's sexy down there.
Always seem to invade my space. You don't have time for a job, but you got time to be in my face. I work hard and I set my standards high. I won't settle for man because I need the company. I got me, myself, and I know you can't come home with me. I'm not the kind of girl and
Are we still on?
You're still on.
All right.
Nina's like, that's enough of that. We're clear. Right?